Hey y'all, Monk Joseph here with the Broken Buddha. Looks like we're starting this 6 steps to being a yoga or qigong expert today. And so we're gonna do the first step: how to drain stagnated yang qi out of your head. I had to do this. If you actually go back and look at my YouTube channel, this is the first video I ever made. That's how important it was, and I decided to make all these videos afterwards to help other people find their way back from, just an incorrect, imbalanced body. It's not that complex. This is one of the ones that I cannot fully explain in Western medicine, but we'll get into it as we're talking about it. So, first thing you're going to do, and this is specifically for people who are having too much scattered thought, too much scattered energy. It's called stagnated yang qi, and it's from having your tongue in the wrong place or not having your tongue in any place in the roof of your mouth while you're doing a bunch of high yang activity. Like iron palm, fighting, martial arts. If you don't understand the process, like look into it. I made a whole video about this. But guys, this is one I can't explain, but if you're having a hard issue with like psychoses and stuff, this will help you and you will feel it. So I don't need to really fully explain it. If you're suffering bad enough, you'll try it and do it for yourself. But this is part of the process of understanding Qigong and yoga if you want to be an expert and help other people around you. Okay, most importantly, you're going to have to do this for an entire 30 minutes. And the most important part of this is having your tongue in the right place. I went through an entire iron palm process with my tongue in the wrong place, is why I needed it and ended up in a bad spot. The correct place, if you put your tongue pressed to your teeth, right behind your teeth, not up a little bit, not into that cove, none of that, right behind your teeth, you'll feel a little half fleshy ball there. You want to press against that. Either press against your teeth lightly with your tongue lifted up into that half a ball, or press that little half a ball directly for the entire 30 minutes. That is the most important part of this meditation. Second most important part, a tie for second and third, would be making sure your ankles are crossed properly. If you're a man or in a man's body, however you want to see it, you're going to have your left foot in first, then your right leg, and make sure your skin is touching. This is important. You're trying to correct an electrical imbalance. You need the two circuits to touch each other. No restrictive clothing, no metal. I know you see me wearing my kata, but I will take it off when I do mine after this video. So no metal, no restrictive clothing. Make sure you have that connection. That's number 2. Number 3, breathe into your stomach, or Buddhist breathing, or natural regular breathing, however you want to call it, which means when you breathe in, your stomach should expand. Nothing, your solar plexus or middle burner should not expand. It's okay if it expands naturally with the movement of your lower stomach or lower dantian, if you will, but you do not want to breathe into that. That can actually make you paranoid if you do it too much or hold too much air or blood pressure there, and that would make your psychosis much worse. So do not breathe into here. Make sure you're breathing into here. And get nice full breaths, nice relaxed breaths, and that would be the third most important thing. After that, if you can, try to have your spine straight, as they say in Tibetan Buddhist scripture, like a stack of coins. So you want your spine perfectly straight as you can. If you need a mirror, good. If you can't get a mirror, don't worry about it. And then I'm going to give you one last step, and that's going to be hands. Now you can, I wouldn't recommend doing anything high energy. This can get kind of high energy. These can get kind of high energy. I would have you do this just for circulation. You're going to put your thumb to your ring finger, just to the base of your ring finger, and press firmly, but not too tight because you don't want too much pressure anywhere. You want things to be able to flow, and then you're just going to knuckle it over. Now I do mine hands, palms down, but you can do yours palms up, whatever feels good to you. You need to be relaxed. You're going to be sitting like this for 30 minutes. And if you are having any type of psychosis issue or high energy issues or high stress issue, you should feel completely drained and alleviated of that by the end of the 30 minutes. It may even take you up to the very last second of the 30 minutes, but this will work. All right, and this is only step 1 of the 6 steps. You should be free of psychosis and or high stress or high energy issues by the end of the 3rd step, if not by the end of the whole thing. But we'll get there one step at a time. All right, so covering those 5 steps again, and I'm going to give you a visualization for this too. The 5 steps are going to be tongue to the palate, right behind the teeth, little half fleshy ball, most important. Second most important, bare skin, crossing the ankles to get that circuit connection. All right. Third most important, stomach breathing, relaxed stomach breathing, and try to keep it out of the middle burner. Trying to let the solar plexus area expand first. It's okay if it does naturally, but don't let it come out first. And then we have 4, the spine straight. All right, and then 5, fingers here, relaxed. And if you can, tilt your head in slightly. It's okay. I don't want to give you guys too many layers here. It's a lot. So if you can, rock your head slightly forward. Don't go back. Don't go down. As you can see, it's like a rock. You're like sliding it into position. I'm not going to tell you why. That'll be covered at a different point. Maybe notes after all this is done. And if you need a visualization, it's okay if you have thoughts in your head, but you want to try to quiet this. Obviously, if you're in like a deep psychosis, you're not going to be able to quiet your thoughts easily, but you want to try to keep the thoughts quiet. So I'll give you a visualization. As you're breathing into your stomach, imagine this is a red hot pot of water right here that you're breathing into. And pull the thoughts down into the pot of water. So you pull the bad thoughts or whatever thoughts into the hot pot of water as you're expanding. And as you breathe out, imagine a sparkling white magical mist going up into your brain. So every thought should go into this red hot boiling cauldron of water and come up on the out breath as you compress your lower abdomen as sparkling magical mist going into your brain and nourishing you. If you have a sticky thought that you cannot get out, it's just stuck in your head, the cauldron's not working, I want you to picture you smashing it with a mirror, a magical hammer, smashing that thought, and then pull it into the cauldron and let it come back up as magical mist nourishing your brain. And take this as far as to like when the corners, if you do this, you're going to see corners of that image that's stuck in your head. Smash those corners. Sit there, you got 30 minutes. You got nothing to do but smash bad images, pull it into your stomach, into the hot, red hot cauldron of boiling water, and send it back up into the brain in the out breath as sparkly white mist. I am going to do this meditation right now, just like every one of these steps. Every time I make one of these videos, I will be doing that. So I'm going to do this exact technique right now for 30 minutes. I'm going to put my tongue to my palate in the right place, right behind my teeth on the fleshy ball, cross my ankles, bare skin, straighten my spine, breathe into my stomach, have my hands right, and slightly pivot my head back. Again, do as many layers as you can. It does not have to be perfect. Most importantly is tongue to the palate, ankles crossed. Everything else, and into the stomach would probably be the third most important. Everything else is secondary. Ankles crossed, hold 30 minutes. Tongue to the palate, hold 30 minutes. Breathe into the stomach, hold 30 minutes. Obviously, if you need to pull some blood or oxygenated blood up into your upper pleural cavity or your upper chest, just like one, fine. But don't sit there and try and do reverse breathing. You're trying to get out of a high energy state, right? All right, so this is step one of rebalancing. I'm going to end this video and go do it myself, and you should be going to do it too. And I highly encourage you, even if you're not doing it because you need it, learn it and do it so you can help somebody else one day who needs it, because that's why I'm making this video today. All right, so thank you for stopping by the Broken Buddha. Let's go do this technique. Peace and blessings.